Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shay's Hobby Doc Bay again. And here come the Jones. Never fails. But, alright, shout out time again. 5 more people to shout out, okay? Channels. Alright, this one is Plain Vanilla Grandma. That's the name of her channel. She spells it PlainVanilla. These are 3 different words. Grandma. Plain Vanilla Grandma. She lives in Texas. She lives in a small apartment. She has 2 or 3, maybe 4 puppy dogs. I can't remember. She does like sit down talk videos most of the time, but she talks about her life and what she does. And sometimes she shows and talks about her plants that she has on her little deck out on her apartment. She's fixing to move from an upstairs apartment to a downstairs apartment because somebody from downstairs moved out. And the stairs was getting hard for her. She does do some cooking videos at times and shows recipes and talks about that. She does her grocery hauls. She talks about her children and her grandchildren. Matter of fact, she keeps her grandchildren and she helps them do schooling at home in her house. But she talks about her kids. She has a son and 2 daughters. No, I think she has 2 sons and 2 daughters. But she talks about her daughters most of the time. I've seen both of her daughters. Becky is one of them, and then Casey is the other one. Now, Casey actually lives there by her in those apartments, in an apartment herself, because her daughter Casey is disabled and can't work, and she has like fibromyalgia too, and all this kind of stuff. But they like. So they both live in this apartment building, mother and daughter. Carol is the mama, the one that has the channel, Plain Vanilla Grandma. Her daughter is Casey. They live in 2 separate apartments, okay? In the same apartment building, but 2 separate apartments. All right, but they share their grocery bill. So they go shopping together and they both combine their groceries to help save money. And they take turns cooking at each other's house and eating. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Anyway, so Casey is in a lot of her videos. And a few times her other daughter, when she would come over, she don't live there in the apartments with them. I'm assuming that she's like married and she's probably the one that's, unless it's her sons, that's the parents of the grandkids. I'm assuming she has a family, and lives in a house. But she has come over there a time or 2 and have been in her videos. So anyway, she's really fun to watch. She was born and raised in Mexico. So she talks about that a lot. So everybody go check her out. Give her some YouTube love. Subscribe to her. Give her thumbs ups. Let her know that I sent you there, okay? Yes, I do comment, and she is subscribed to me and watches my videos, too. Alrighty. Next up is Megan Fox Unlocked. Now, she is an Amish lady. She has a little, not Amish, no, I'm sorry, Mennonite. I'm so sorry, y'all, not Amish. She is not Amish. Sorry, Megan. She is Mennonite. And she's married. And she has a little girl that just turned 3. And then a little baby boy. And so she vlogs about her life. So she's always cooking meals. A lot of my meals that I have cooked, I've gotten from her. I get my meals from a bunch of different people, okay? Things that I want to try cooking and stuff. So I love watching her cooking. I love watching just her day in the life through her day videos, vlogs, and her kids and where they go when they go shopping and all kind of stuff, okay? So she's just fun. Go check her out, too. All of these, I want you to go check them out, possibly subscribe, give them a thumbs up, watch their videos, let them all know I sent you. Okay, the next one is HGTV Handmade. Now, these are short little videos. Y'all know the show on TV, HGTV Handmade, I guess would be the name of that. I don't know. Anyway, I used to love to watch those shows. Mostly the ones I watched was where they actually went into someone's house and made over one of their rooms in their house. But they always did these cute, one lady would always do these cute little crafting ideals to do something different in the room, to go with the room. And I loved seeing how to do those and make those. So this video shows those little crafting things. And I love that. Now sometimes it'll be one person showing one craft. Sometimes it's different people. They put it together so they're kind of going through it fast and they put the words up and they're showing several of them at one time. But I love it. So go check that out. Alright. This next one is, oh, did I forget? I did. Let's go back to Megan Fox Unlocked. I wanted to spell it for y'all. Megan, and then you skip. Fox, skip, Unlocked. Megan Fox Unlocked. Okay. HGTV Handmade is all one word. HGTV Handmade, I think. It might be HGTV and then Handmade, but I think it's all together. Next one is Bonnie and Clive. BonnyandClive. It sounds like you're saying Bonnie and Clyde. And that's what she's playing off of. But it's Bonnie and Clive. She is Bonnie and she has a cat named Clive. And he used to hang with her in her craft room a lot. I don't think he does so much anymore. But anyway, she does crafting in her craft room. She lives in Australia, I think. Actually, I bought some little journal booklets that I put in my big journal that I made from her one time. The 3 little long, narrow. I don't know if y'all remember, but anyway. I love her crafting, so I love to watch her. Go check her out. Let her know I sent you. Alright, the last one. Fully Living. 2 words. Folly, skip, Living. Fully Living. This is a family. I've been with them for a long time. They live in Florida now, but they used to live in Israel. But her mom and dad lived in Florida, and she met this guy online, and he lived in, because she played games online. So they was both playing this game online, however they all do that. And she met this guy, and they liked each other. And she moved to Israel to live with him. She married him. Then they had a baby boy. When they had that baby boy, not when they had him, but when I first started watching her, they had already had him, and he wasn't a year old yet, but he was some few months, 3 months, something like that, when I first started watching her. Her name is Andrea. The dad's name is Hadar. The little boy's name, Raphael. Takes me a minute sometimes. And they lived in a small apartment. Well, they moved around 2 or 3 times in Israel. And she was always talking about, moving back to Florida. They're saving up the money, wanting to move back to Florida where her mom and dad lives. And get away from Israel and all this. Finally, actually, while they were still in Israel, they had another baby. It was a little girl. And her name's Abigail. They finally got to move back to Florida. They've been to Florida in, close by her mom and them. I don't know if it's the exact same town or if it's, say, like another town kind of small, closer to her mom and them. I don't know. But anyway, they live in this small, cute little trailer now, and they've redone it. They've been here for like 2 years, a little over 2 years, maybe 3 years by now. I can't remember now. But the little boy and the little girl, Raphael and Abigail, they're so cute. Raphael is now, I think, 8 years old. And I think the little girl is like 4 years old. So I think she's around the same age as my Gracie. So anyway, I enjoy it. They do vlogs and they shop together. And all the makeovers they've been doing on this trailer that they've bought and moved into, they've been showing those on their videos too. I love it. They got a dog and a cat. All right, y'all. Go check everybody out. Tell them I sent you. Give them YouTube love. Watch their videos. Subscribe to them. Thumbs them up. All that good stuff. And that's all I have for you for now. So I am out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm going to